Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 18th. This week, you start off with the Five of Diamonds. Five of Diamonds is a great card. Well, first off, it can represent getting new jobs and new positions and new businesses and starting just something new in that sense. And it's usually financial, so some sort of new financial beginning. And so it's a good card in that sense. If you've been hoping for a job, even this week, I would encourage you to get out there and try to find a job, because this card, again, allows for those new energies to come in. But it is a card of ideas as well. Fives, a lot of the times, have to do with ideas. So a lot of you could be having ideas. But Five of Diamonds is the action card, so it does want you to take advantage of those ideas. It wants you to start on those ideas pretty much right away. I know we're in a retrograde right now. Not maybe the best time to launch a business or anything like that, but this card, it does want you to get moving forward. And I think actually the reading kind of clarifies exactly what it wants you to do if you have some of those ideas. But for the rest of you, just this could be new jobs, even promotion type opportunities is what I'm trying to say, opening up for you at your current place of business. Next, you have the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades is all about being resourceful, but really I think it came up next to that Five of Diamonds because it's kind of saying that maybe some of you will have these ideas to start a business or to get a new job or something, and you understand that it's during the retrograde, but the Jack of Spades kind of wants you to maybe do a little bit of planning and things right now, which is perfectly fine to do during a retrograde. You can plan all you want, and it's a great time to do so. So, I think that's why this Jack of Spades is coming up, because it wants you to kind of use your resources and maybe even plan your resources out if you have some sort of business idea during this time. Next, you have the Jack of Hearts. For those of you that are single, a lot of you could have an admirer. Jack of Hearts, I want to say this came up for Taurus maybe last week or the week before even, so a lot of you could definitely have an admirer, probably at work, by the way, and we'll get to that in a second. So just be aware of that. This can also represent needing to have more fun in your life a lot of the times. When the Jack of Hearts comes up, sometimes you maybe are in a cycle of being too serious or working too much, not focusing on having fun, not separating, not creating balance. So a lot of this card can have to do with creating balance in your life as well, needing to take some time for yourself even. Jack of Hearts represents a water sign, and water signs definitely like to have their time away from everything, and they totally like to separate 100% from life sometimes. So when the Jack of Hearts comes up, sometimes that's what you need to do. Maybe you just need to kind of separate and take some time for yourself this week with this card. Next, we have the Two of Diamonds. Definitely speaks to the job. So any of you that are looking for a job or hoping to get a job, there could definitely be something this week. This is you matching up perfectly with something that makes you really happy. Also, this kind of speaks to that Jack of Hearts. If you're single, this could be you meeting somebody at work. Two of Diamonds is usually meeting somebody at work, so you could meet somebody through your place of business or even somebody else's place of business, and you could start a relationship. This can also be you coming up with that really good business idea. Like I said, that's coming in very strong with that Five of Diamonds. Five of Diamonds being the business idea card. And this kind of says that it's a good idea. Pretty much says that any of these situations that happen will be positive. Any one of those things that could possibly happen to you. So that's nice to see. And finally, you end on the Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs really, to me, is more about planning. So it's really about taking those plans, like I said on that Five of Diamonds, about kind of planning out these ideas and thinking about what you can do. Queen of Clubs definitely sees into the future. So a lot of you could be doing that this week, kind of looking at your future, and not just in business or not just in work or love, and kind of like all areas of your life. You could be looking at your future and kind of seeing what you could do this week to make it better, make it stronger, faster, whatever you want. And that's what the Queen of Clubs would do. She would plan those things out on how exactly she's going to do that. So looks like a great week, very work focused, but I think it'll be also fun with that Jack of Hearts. So enjoy it, and thank you for watching.